Hiya, this is going to be a childhood photograph video today. Right, first of all, excuse me, this is me at 3 months old. And my dad used to colour photographs. Let me just move my shadows on that. So the same photograph, and this is the colour I was wearing at the time. This dress, the floorboard's creaking. It's an old house. I wore when I was a baby, and there's a photo, I can't remember where it is now, it's probably up in the fitted wardrobe with the photo albums. But when I had Sarah and she was a baby about the same age, I've got a photograph of her wearing this dress as well. So yeah, that dress is a special dress. It's quite hard to, because my sisters are on that photo, so I've had to put something over, so it's quite hard to show you photos in detail because, as I say, I'm on with my sisters or my brother. I think I was about, God, I don't know, I was about there, about 2.5, 3 maybe, I'm not sure. But that was a professional photo that got taken of the three of us. This one's awkward for me to show you because the twins are on either side of me. It was their first Holy Communion, and this is me in, I think I was aged, they would have been about 7, wouldn't they? So I'd have been about 4 maybe on that one. So this was St William of York School, primary school in Thornton, Merseyside. And that's another one taken probably a year or so later in the same school. And then this one a bit later again in the same school. Hang on, that's grainy, hang on. There you go. So I think, hang on, have I just done that one? Yeah, I think I've just done that one, haven't I? Because this one was to me Nana, my dad's mum, and it says February 1974, age 7. So that was the last one taken in that school, St William of York, in Thornton, because that was 1974. Well, we moved to Crosby in 1974, and that I started junior, so that was in the infants, and I started juniors in 1974. There's nothing on the back of that. So this is it was then called St Peter and Paul's Catholic Primary School in Crosby, which was later to become Great Crosby. That the tie, the colour's not showing up here, that's green and yellow. It's green with yellow stripes. St Peter and Paul's uniform. I kind of did skip there because this is St William of York. When I made my first Holy Communion, and there. And I still see a few of these friends. Along the road and that. We have a gap. And then, again, I've skipped, haven't I, because this one was before that one. Again, in St William of York, Sharon as Our Lady in the Christmas Nativity play 1973. This was in the Crosby Herald, this picture. And my uncle, my mum's brother, he's not here anymore. He had a friend called Nigel who worked at the Crosby Herald office, so he got us this picture. And there I am as Mary, Our Lady, in the Christmas Nativity. And I wasn't happy because, I don't care, I'll say it on camera, I had a boil on my bum and I was in pain. But yeah, that was funny. That was always a standing joke through the years when we remembered that. So that was in St William of York Primary School in Thornton, Merseyside, Liverpool. I meant to say, sorry, at the beginning of this, what inspired me to do this video was Sonique. She does retro videos, and yeah, so I got these photos out. This is, again, my two sisters are either side of me, but this is in the 70s. The colour looks washed out there because how it's dark there now, isn't it, with the other pictures. That's in me in a trouser suit. We all had trouser suits. So yeah, this is what made me do this video, because Sonique was saying, look at the wallpaper, that was similar to what she put in her video, a retro television thingy. And we had maxi dresses and maxi skirts. Well, this is me. I think it was 1979, I'm not sure. In a maxi skirt, and oh god, the colour coordination is awful, isn't it? Look at that. That's on another picture. My friend, one of my mates in the background. It was one of the parties, and I think I was dancing there. I don't know what I was doing, or doing something. Again, that's what a friend. I don't. I know I remember her name, but I don't need to hide it because I'm not really in touch with her anyway, and I'm not going to say her name anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, look at the colours and that. There are more of us all, me and my sisters, excuse me, in maxi dresses. I had a horrible green one. So yeah, those were the 70s. Look at the decor. My God. So this was 1978 in Swallow Falls, Snowdonia, with the guides. Remember where you go to a photo booth and you just get all silly pictures taken? So me and my mates did that. Oh, as you can see, it was raining. Of course it was. Oh my God. I think I look like my brother on that one. So this one is in Aviemore in Scotland. We went with school. I think you'd probably talking 1977 maybe? No, 1976 I think it is. Anyway, that's the girl that was in the on the last photo, you know, in the background in a maxi dress. And that's me with me Scottish hat on. Hang on. I don't know whether I'm going to get close on that one. And look at me flares. Can't you tell it's the 1970s? I think we either just arrived at the chalets or we were getting ready to go home. I can't remember. But yeah. Again, my uncle got us this photograph. It was in a Crosby Herald. It was a school photograph. And that was in St Peter and Paul's, which is now Great Crosby, in Crosby, Catholic primary school. And this is brilliant. I love this because a lot of my primary school friends are there, and that's when I wore glasses at school, and then I stopped there. So yeah, all my mates, they're all good. I won't name them because it's not fair, but if you recognise yourselves, please let me know. I love looking at this picture, and I do recognise quite a lot of these people. And there's the teachers. Mr. Lynch, Miss Small, Miss Magaza, Miss Moylan. Oh no, that's Miss Small there. I can't remember it. Holcroft, Miss Holcroft, that one might be. But yeah, they were nice teachers. So that was taken in the grounds of St. Peter and Paul's School in Crosby. When Paul was at school, I submitted this to the Crosby Herald in 2002. So yeah, so it was in the Crosby Herald even. Right, we're getting a little bit older now. It's still in the 70s. I don't think there's a date on that one. But remember I was telling you about the photograph that I found of me and my sisters with my dad at the back? Well, there's the paddling pool that the picture was taken. You know where they have the four corner seats? Anyway, do you remember Hawaii t-shirts? Hawaii shirts. I loved my one. It was yellow. And remember them belts? I can't remember. Was it waspy belts? I can't remember what you called them now. But yeah. So that's 1970 something or other. Me jeans don't look as flared as the other ones on the picture. But yeah, thanks Sonique for giving me the inspiration for this. And to be honest, Jim Timber, you know, Andy, he did a similar one of his childhood pictures recently. So yeah, thanks both of you. I think I was 15 maybe. I can't remember. I know I walked in and it was a surprise kind of thing. They'd done a cake. My mum and dad had done a cake, and I just walked in. It was a surprise. I can't remember. I think I was 15. Look at me here. I think I was 15. Not sure. This is 1984. I can tell by the clothes I was wearing. I remember that skirt. It was one of the parties, looking at the decorations, Christmas decorations. So it would be one of the New Year parties, maybe 1984, 85. Yeah, 84 it would have been, I think. And let's see which. Hang on. My 18th, my brother made the cake. That was in my mum and dad's kitchen. I loved that dress. It was like crystal pleats type. Yeah. So that was my 18th. And I had a party. The party photographs are actually in the album, so one day I'll dig them all out. But I did a speech and fell off the chair, and my mate caught it on camera. This is another one of our parties. This is my dad talking to my cousin, and there's a couple of friends in the background there. And I've got a glass of wine in my hand, I think. So yeah, look at the crimped hair. I loved my hair crimped. It's got it. Aged 18, mum and dad's party, July 1985. It's 1985, that's July. So that picture was in the October. No, what am I saying? No, that was the year before, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the year before. And then this was 1985. And now, when I was pregnant with Sarah, I was 19. It's not focusing properly on that. And with my mum and dad, when I was 19. So yeah. Yeah, so I had Sarah in 1986, just before my 20th birthday, a month before my 20th birthday. So this is probably in 1986 actually. because I look quite far ahead, don't I? I think I was about 6 months maybe there. Forgot about this, but you've seen that one of Sir Ken Dodd. Taken at Waterloo Football Club, May the 28th, 1979. That's my mum's writing. And do you know what? There's an exhibition. See the girl behind me? That's my sister. Anyway, there's an exhibition starting in September till March, I think it is, in the Museum of Liverpool, and tickets are on sale now. They're only a fiver. So next time I'm in town, I might go and get one, because it's his widow, Lady Anne Dodd, has lent the museum some, like, his tickling stick and stuff like that. So that I'll probably go to that, and I'll have my new phone to use for that in September, won't I? I've got that neck pierce I'm wearing. I don't know whether I can pick it up. It's Greece. I think it says Greece is the word. I think. I can't read it from here, but I'm sure it was me neck pierce. Remember the neck pierces that we all wore? I had a John Travolta one, and I remember having Greece. Greece is the word, I think. Anyways, that's Sir Ken Dodd. Well, he wasn't Sir then, it was Ken Dodd. With his tickling stick. Claim to fame. Now, childhood pets. That's our Scooby-Doo. He was lovely, absolutely lovely. Can't remember how old he was when he passed away, but it wasn't very nice when he passed away. He literally came home to die. He found his way home, but he passed away. Someone, looks like he'd been, I'm not even going to go into detail. But yeah, that's our Scooby-Doo. Our Scooby. And our lovely Tina. Yeah, look at that. That's I think we got Tina in 1982, and we had Scooby from 1974. We got him just before we moved to Crosby. He was only a kitten, so yeah. And our Tina we got in 1982, and she passed away in 1996, March the 28th. Look at her, isn't she lovely? Her temperament was amazing, and she loved Sarah, because whenever I was pregnant, she'd sort of be resting her head on my stomach. She used to catch me Kit Kats to try and have some. And when Sarah was born, she'd be in a little carry cot, and as soon as Tina would be by the carry cot, like she was guarding it, and as soon as she cried, she'd look into the carry cot, look over at me, as would say, "Aren't you going to see to the baby?" She was so protective. And me and Sarah lived with my mum and dad for the first, for the first 7 years of her life, I think it was. We lived with my mum and dad, and there's photographs of Sarah and Tina. Oh, they were best mates. And when I was sorting pictures out, I've actually got an album I gave to Sarah, because I created it with just Sarah and Tina. Yeah, she was a lovely dog, our Tina. And then here in where we live now, we had our Scampy. There's our Scamps. I should have put the photos of Gizmo that we had in Thornton. Never mind, do that another time. But this is our Scampy, and we got him in 2004, and he got knocked over in 2006, I think it was. But yeah, there's our Scamps. He was a lovely cat as well. Scampy. Now this I've left to last. It was amongst my mum's stuff, and she'd kept all this. Mother, thank you, because, and it's what I had got it with some chocolates apparently. Dear Mother, a present of Cadbury's chocolates to thank you for all you have done throughout the year. Thank you because, and I wrote, you have clothed me and cared for me for 14 years. Now I am paying you back with love. Happy Mother's Day, Mum. Lots of love and kisses, Sharon. So I was 14 when I got that from my mum, and she kept it. Right, so on that note, I'm gonna go now and upload this for you. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I say thanks for the inspiration, Sonique and Jim Timber, because he did do one the other day as well. But Sonique with the 1970s theme. I'll put their channels in the description. Thanks for watching. See ya.